What if I told you that the stimulus check you received during the Trump administration might lead to an unexpected $3,000 refund coming your way in March 2025 in a shocking turn of events, as Bernie Sanders' latest bill has successfully passed through Congress and is set to change the financial landscape for millions of Americans? Before we dive deep into all the details of this groundbreaking development, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay updated on the latest stimulus news and financial updates that could put more money in your pocket. This might be the most important financial news you'll hear this year, as the political landscape has witnessed an unprecedented alliance between progressive and moderate forces in Congress, culminating in the passage of what is being called the Stimulus Reconciliation Refund Act of 2024. Spearheaded by Senator Bernie Sanders, this legislation aims to address calculation discrepancies in the original Trump-era stimulus payments, potentially leading to substantial refunds for eligible Americans. The bill's passage marks a historic moment in American financial policy, bridging political divides in the interest of economic justice. What exactly makes this bill different from previous stimulus efforts is its retroactive analysis of the 2020 to 2021 stimulus distributions. According to the newly passed legislation, millions of Americans may have received less than they were actually entitled to due to various factors, including outdated tax information, processing errors during the rushed distribution of the original payments, and previously unconsidered economic factors that have emerged over recent years. Many of you might be wondering how you can know if you qualify for this refund. Preliminary guidelines suggest that individuals who received any of the 3 stimulus payments during the Trump administration will undergo an automatic review process. The IRS is expected to analyze previous payment records against updated income data and household size information from the past few years. This comprehensive review will take into account changes in dependent status, marital status, and income fluctuations experienced during the pandemic period. The timing of this bill's passage is particularly interesting, as it comes during a period of economic recovery and renewed focus on household financial stability. Financial experts predict that this additional injection of funds could provide a significant boost to local economies, especially in communities hardest hit by the economic impacts of the pandemic, where small businesses, having shown remarkable resilience during the recovery, stand to benefit significantly from increased consumer spending power. Breaking down the numbers in more detail, the maximum refund amount of $3,000 is not arbitrary. It represents the calculated difference between what some Americans received and what they should have received based on updated economic models and inflation adjustments. This figure was determined through extensive economic research and analysis of cost of living changes since the original stimulus payments were distributed. However, it is important to note that not everyone will receive the full $3,000. The actual amount will vary based on individual circumstances and original payment records. A question on many minds is when and how these refunds will be distributed. According to the bill's implementation timeline, the IRS is scheduled to begin processing these retroactive payments in early 2025, with the first wave of refunds expected to hit bank accounts in March 2025. The distribution will follow a pattern similar to previous stimulus payments, starting with direct deposits, and then followed by physical checks and EIP cards. The IRS has developed new processing systems designed to handle this massive undertaking more efficiently than previous distributions. The passage of this bill has not been without controversy or intense debate. Critics have questioned the timing and necessity of such payments during a period of economic recovery, raising concerns about potential inflationary pressures and the national debt. However, supporters, including Senator Sanders and a growing coalition of economic experts, point to ongoing wealth inequality and the lasting financial impacts of the pandemic on middle and lower income households as justification for these refunds. They argue that this targeted approach to economic relief will help address systemic inequalities that were exacerbated during the pandemic. One of the most innovative aspects of this legislation is its built-in verification system. Unlike previous stimulus efforts, this program includes a robust fraud prevention mechanism while simultaneously streamlining the distribution process. Advanced algorithms and cross-referencing capabilities ensure accuracy while maintaining efficiency. What does this mean for you? It means that eligible recipients won't need to take any immediate action, as the system is designed to work automatically based on existing government records, making the process more convenient and secure than ever before. Adding further value, additional measures have been integrated to address community-specific challenges, such as localized financial literacy programs and dedicated support for underbanked populations. Particularly fascinating about this development is the bipartisan support it ultimately received. While initial discussions were contentious, the final version of the bill gained backing from both sides of the aisle, especially after incorporating fiscal responsibility measures and economic growth initiatives. This rare show of unity demonstrates the compelling nature of the economic data supporting the need for these refunds. For those wondering about tax implications, here is some good news. These refund payments are designed to be tax-exempt, similar to the original stimulus payments. This means that the full amount will be available for recipients to use as needed, whether for paying down debt, investing in education, or meeting immediate financial needs. The tax-exempt status was a crucial component in gaining broader support for the bill, as it directly benefits American families. The impact of these refunds is expected to extend far beyond individual households. Economic analysts predict a ripple effect throughout various sectors of the economy. Small businesses, in particular, could see increased consumer spending, potentially leading to job creation and economic growth in local communities. Some economists are projecting that this could trigger a mini-boom in sectors such as retail and services, spurring further positive developments in regional economies. Regarding the application process, this program shows significant improvement over previous stimulus efforts by employing an automated system that uses existing government databases to identify eligible recipients, cross-referencing multiple data points to ensure accuracy. For those who believe they have been incorrectly assessed or overlooked, there will be an appeals process, ensuring both efficiency and fairness in distribution. Special provisions have also been made for vulnerable populations, including seniors, disabled individuals, and low-income families, who may have faced particular hardships during the pandemic. These groups may be eligible for expedited processing and, in some cases, additional support services to ensure they can access their refunds effectively. As you consider what steps to take now, financial advisors recommend verifying that your contact information is current with the IRS and that you have filed all required tax returns. This will help ensure a smooth process when the refunds begin rolling out in March 2025. It is also advisable to monitor your credit report and update your banking information if necessary. Furthermore, the legislation includes comprehensive provisions for special cases such as address changes, marital status updates, or other significant life changes since receiving your original stimulus payments. A dedicated portal is expected to launch in early 2025, providing a user-friendly interface for updating personal information and tracking refund status. Privacy concerns have been addressed extensively in the bill, with enhanced security measures implemented to protect personal information during the review and distribution process. These measures include advanced encryption methods, multi-factor authentication for online portals, and new protocols for identity verification, representing a significant upgrade from previous stimulus distribution systems. Looking ahead, many are asking whether this could set a precedent for future government assistance programs. While it is too early to say definitively, the successful passage of this bill and its innovative implementation approach could indeed influence the structure and distribution of future aid programs. The emphasis on efficiency, accuracy, and automation may well become a model for future government initiatives, paving the way for more streamlined and effective financial relief strategies. The economic implications of this program are both significant and far-reaching. With potentially millions of Americans receiving refunds, the injection of billions of dollars into the economy could help sustain the ongoing recovery and stimulate further growth. Simultaneously, measures have been included in the bill to prevent any inflationary pressures that might arise, such as phased distribution schedules and monitoring mechanisms for program funding. It is also important to note that the bill includes specific funding mechanisms sourced from closing tax loopholes and adjusted corporate tax rates, ensuring fiscal responsibility while providing needed relief to eligible Americans. Additionally, the legislation encompasses provisions for financial literacy programs and resources designed to help recipients maximize the benefit of their refunds. These programs will offer guidance on debt management, saving strategies, and investment options, ensuring that the refunds have a lasting, positive impact on recipients' financial well-being. As the distribution date approaches, staying informed about any updates or changes to the program is crucial. The IRS is expected to launch a comprehensive information campaign in early 2025, complete with detailed guidance on the refund process and answers to common questions. This campaign will include multilingual resources and accessibility options to cater to various populations, thereby increasing transparency and ease of access. While this news is exciting and promising, it is important to maintain realistic expectations. Not everyone will qualify for the maximum refund, and the actual distribution process may face some initial challenges as the system handles millions of cases simultaneously. However, the robust infrastructure and extensive planning behind this initiative suggest that any issues will be resolved promptly. In summary, these upcoming refund payments are set to begin in March 2025, will be automatically processed, and could provide up to $3,000 for eligible recipients. The system is designed to be efficient and secure, incorporating built-in protections against fraud and error, and represents a significant leap forward in government assistance programs. This legislation may well set new standards for future initiatives, and its impact could be transformative for the American economy. Stay tuned by subscribing and turning on notifications to receive the latest updates as we continue to cover every development, including any changes to the distribution timeline, eligibility criteria, and tips for maximizing your refund potential. Your feedback is important. Drop a comment below with your thoughts on this unprecedented development, and share any questions you may have about the upcoming refund payments. Join our growing community of informed viewers who are staying ahead of crucial financial news, while also learning about additional support resources designed to help you secure a more stable financial future. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to keeping you informed in our next update.